besties, welcome to the Better and Balanced podcast. It's your girl, Nia Renteria. I am so glad you're here. Each week, we'll chat about all things wellness. This podcast is about striving to live our best lives and finding balance through it all. So grab your favorite matcha, coffee, bowl, or blend, get comfy, and let's get balanced. Hi. I am just I'm so freaking excited to be back. Better and Balanced Season 2. Better and Balanced Season 2. Oh my gosh. You guys, we're here. We're recording. I'm out of breath. Because I was twerking to get some energy out because I didn't want to come on the mic and be like, but still, I'm here on the mic. Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, I'm recording because I want to try this whole recording thing, video, so I can just chit chat, talk to y'all. But then I do be crying a lot, so it's do y'all really want to see me crying on here? Anyways, so we're back, bitches, season 2. Just setting this up, I just could not stop smiling. I had the biggest smile on my freaking face. The biggest. It's still here. Happy New Year. It's 2020 motherfucking 3. Okay? And you know what? In 2020 motherfucking 3, I'm gonna start cursing. Anyways, Happy New Year, guys. Happy freaking New Year. It's not 2023 right now, so I'm trying to be in the New Year's feels. It's not even Christmas yet, but I'm trying to stay on top of it and be organized, and I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do the 12 a.m. recordings. That's not what I'm striving for this season, because we're organized. We are organized. I am organized, so I am not gonna do last minute, okay? Yeah, I'm just rambling right now because I missed y'all, okay? But anyways, yes, today's episode is about habits and intentions for the new year, new beginnings, and all the new that you want, but not a new you, because we still the same baddie, okay? We are still the same person with just new habits, new practices, new rituals to enrich our same lives. Okay, but let's just do a little freaking life update because it's been so long. The last time I talked to you guys was in October, and here we are at the end of December. What? It's been a whole few months. Okay. Let me try to backtrack. Oh, Maddie was here the whole October. Wait. We did, you guys knew that already because we did podcast. Okay, so let's just say November. Has it only been 2 months? That don't sit right. That does not sit right with me. Does it sit right with you guys? Because it's only been 2 months. Dang, I feel like it's been forever since I've been on this mic. But anyways, y'all know I had surgery. Okay, and I'm an alien. I've been an alien. It's okay. It's fine. I had my son. So if you didn't know why I had surgery, I had surgery because of my endometriosis, and yeah, I'm good. Y'all see me on Instagram. 6 weeks of healing, and 6 weeks of not doing any craziness. Because I'm obviously still healing, but it's been good. I haven't had any real issues with it. Honestly, no issues at all, and that is the best thing I could have asked for, is just no issues. Yeah, that was a big thing. Other than that, y'all, I've just been chilling, trying to just woosah as much as possible, because you just gotta enjoy having a break sometimes, especially during the holidays. Thanksgiving, me, Eddie, and Rumi just had a little tiny family meal. We wanted to go out of town, but we didn't do that. We just stayed home and had a nice dinner. Um, yeah, I can't even think of any like good news, not like good news, but like, oh, my Free People. Okay, we didn't talk about that. My Free People collab. Well, not collab. My Free People, yeah, like creator program thing has been absolutely freaking amazing. I actually really love being a creator for them. I know a lot of you guys were like happy with me when I posted the news, so I'm just bringing that up. Yes, I love freaking being a creator for them, and guess what? Every month I get to pick out 15 items. 15. 15 freaking items for 6 months. Anything I want from the site. Now that right there. Yeah, so I really, that's like a high for me. But also today I was just randomly thinking, because I was like going through my closet and like looking through my jacket, like what jacket do I want to wear today? And I thought to myself, I'm like, I manifested this. I manifested. It sounds probably so like, just, I don't know, but when me and Eddie first started dating, we would always, like, you know, that was back when like we didn't have any money, we were just freaking broke. Like I would always go into Free People, and this was probably like 8 years ago. I would always go into Free People and like look at the clothes and be like, bro, I cannot afford this. Like I cannot afford this. But I told Eddie, I'm like, babe, one of my goals in the future is to have a Free People filled closet. I was like, I will have a Free People filled closet, because it's like, it ain't cheap, okay? It ain't cheap. There's some expensive pieces in there. So to be able to have a Free People closet, you know, you gotta be making them dollars. But I wasn't specific on how I was gonna get a Free People filled closet. You know, in my head, it's the money, but like originally it was the money, but you know, like the money's gonna come too. And I do buy Free People on my own time, not 15 pieces a month, but you know, you get what I'm saying. But when I was going through my clothes today, I just thought about that. I'm like, I remember one time I told Eddie I will have a Free People filled closet, like. And then today I went downstairs, and then I was like, babe, look, my bag is Free People, my jacket is Free People, my whole outfit right now is Free People. And then I was like, do you remember what I told you that one time when we were Free People? And then he just starts smiling, like the biggest smile, and he's like, that you would have a Free People filled closet. And I'm like, bruh. And we like dabbed each other up. We're like, hey. Because like something so, and I feel like that's such a small detail to remember. Like I don't even know how I remembered that today, but I'm really glad I did, because it really had me take a little step back. And I'm like, dang, look at you, girl. You've been over here creating the life that you want. Even the little things, even the tiniest little freaking detail of something silly like a Free People filled closet, you know, like 8 years ago, what I have right now is what I said I will have, because that is what I wanted. And on that note, make sure y'all start manifesting, put it out there, start putting things out there. That will be a whole nother podcast episode, but that was just like a little story. That wasn't even supposed to be in today's episode, but there you go. Other than that, I don't really feel like there's anything that I remember that's like, ooh, tell them. I've just really been chilling and kind of laying low, doing my own little thing. And with that said, today's affirmation, the first affirmation of 2023. The affirmation for today is, I will allow myself to fully be. I will allow myself to fully be. I will allow myself to fully be. And with that said, let's get motherfucking started. Okay, so 2023, New Year's resolutions. I stopped making New Year's resolutions. Like, that's so, like, what? Freaking 2018 or 2017? Like, if y'all out here still making New Year's resolutions, I'm here to tell you, just put those in the trash. That's where they need to go. We're not doing New Year's resolutions. What we're doing is we are setting the intentions for the new year. Okay? When you set those intentions, when you give yourself realistic expectations, you will get so much further. Because when you set intentions, I feel like you do it focusing on your identity and the person that you want to be versus setting New Year's resolutions like, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. Maybe to you, you say, oh, that's the same thing as setting an intention. But for me, everything changed when I set the intentions to better my life. I didn't really set all these little tiny bullet points or short-term goals. I did things based off the long term of who I want to be as a person. And I hope this is making sense. So some of the things, okay, maybe when I give you a list of my New Year's intentions, it would start making sense. So, okay, one of the first things on my New Year intentions list is to stay organized. Because let me just tell y'all, I am an organized person. I am an organized person because I am claiming that. That is who I am. That is part of my identity. But before I started claiming this, before I started making this part of my identity 2 weeks ago, I was not an it's actually been longer than 2 weeks. And the fact that I can say a month ago, 2 months ago, let's say 2 months, because it's been a little minute. Okay, she been organized up for a little minute. 2 months ago, your girl was not an organized person. Girl, I was not an organized person. But Nia, fast forward 2 months, y'all, I am organized. And you know what? Let me clap for myself right now because every day I have been writing in my journal as an affirmation that I am organized. And when I'm writing I am organized, in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, Nia, you're writing I am organized because you're claiming it. You're claiming that you are. But y'all, I didn't think about 2 months ago. I didn't think about how that girl 2 months ago was not organized, but this girl is now. So hey. Wow, I really do love that. Look at that. Go me. Okay, so my intention is to stay organized, to just organize just my whole life better, whether it's, doing the dishes, something silly like folding my clothes as soon as they get out from the laundry, or writing down all the podcast episodes for the season and not waiting until last minute. Starting to do the Better Balanced Retreat stuff now instead of, being like, I'm not thinking about hosting a retreat till 7 months from now. And if the last time I did it in 3 months, I can wait till then. No, we're not doing that. Because I am organized, and that is an intention for 2023. So I will say to stay organized. And organization, I have learned also, very much helps me with my anxiety, because the crazy thing now is that Antonia, 2 months ago, I was getting anxious about a mess, but I was just so used to having a mess and being anxious about it. That was the norm. But let me just tell y'all, the Antonia right now, okay, sometimes I think girl, there's 3 cups. It's just 3 cups. 3 cups. You said to stay organized. You didn't say to start, having disorders that you never had. It's all about balance, So, I don't even know why I just said that. I just really had a brain. Girl, what is... Okay, lost it. She gone. She gone. Y'all are probably wow, we really get to see Nia doing her podcasting, because this is me all the time. Okay, so the staying organized ties in to the next intention, which is making my future self happy. Oh my goodness. Do I need to backtrack? Okay, I will not backtrack. But after this, I will say, because I jumped straight into resolutions and intentions, I didn't tell you what my motto and my word is for the year. Okay, so one of my second intentions are making my future self happy, because example again. Nia 2 months ago, her future self, me, I'm happy. Okay, wow, this is just making my future self happy. I always put future Nia as a priority, because I'm right now, in the present moment, you do not want to do things. Okay, the present moment is telling you to procrastinate. The present moment, well, let's pause. When I'm saying make my future self happy, also, it also means to listen to your intuition, listen to your body. Don't force anything that you don't. If you need to rest, then rest. But that should already be noted. But I'm just going to say that just in case it was not noted. Okay. So when I'm thinking of doing things, I'm as much as this was going to suck now, number one, I am doing something that I said I want to do. So not only am I getting the task done, I am also being the person that I want to be, and I know that I am. But also, I get to relax later. If I do it now, then I get to freaking just lay in my bed, put on my projector, and eat popcorn. If I do it now, I get to just chill later and just have that time. And yeah, I've honestly, like I said, being organized, making my future self happy, the two go hand in hand. And these are intentions for the new year, because it's kind of a new habit that I have taken on. So I just need to make sure that now that I have come this far, 2 months, that 2 months becomes a whole year, and a year that's just who I am. Another thing to better myself, because if I look back even further, when it's not organization, when it's just me, how I treat people, my kindness, my, attitude and things like that, I'm always better. I've always strived to better myself. And this is one of the things where I'm you know what? I know I can be better at my organization. I know I can. It's just I haven't pushed myself to be that person that I want to be fully. So there we are. Okay, so along with my intentions, I usually have just like a focus word, a keyword. I know, I think 2020, crazy. I said I am just gonna embrace the change. And 2020 came with a lot of freaking change. And it's crazy now that I look back at it now that was the motto, is to embrace freaking change. And wow. Some may say I was a psychic. Okay, so for this year, my motto is I'm like Nike and I'm just gonna do it. Okay, just do it. The amount of times that I second guess myself when it comes to, like, just situations where I should not be just like second guess myself. Like this podcast, like this was a just do it moment. This was me getting out of my freaking comfort zone, and look, bruh, aren't we glad? Aren't we glad I did that? Aren't we glad I did that? Because I'm glad. Like, wow, here we are, So just like the podcast moment, just like the freaking retreat moment, how out of nowhere, bam, I'm gonna do retreat. I'm just gonna freaking do it. The podcast, I'm just gonna do it. Why am I punching myself? I don't know. So that is my motto for 2023. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. And some of my words, my key words are visualize. And I'm gonna focus on creating a lot of vision boards for myself this year, because that's something that I created one last year, and I'm curious as to what my vision board looks like because I don't really remember it. But yeah, I'm curious as to what it looks like from last year. But I'm really going to create a vision board for what I want for this year, and one for the podcast, one for the retreat, one for just things, whatever, the Better and Balanced brand as a whole, because that is something that I'm just like, you know what, Nia, you're just gonna freaking do it, and you're gonna go all in, even though I'm already all in. But I'm just curious as to where this freaking ride is gonna take me, and I'm all in. So I'm just gonna do it, and I'm gonna visualize. And another one of my words is self-love. That is probably the main focus of my 2023. So I am, being organized. I am making my future self happy, because I am the motherfucking priority 2023. I feel like I am able to hold space for a lot of other people, because that's part of my life's purpose, is to help, other people. And ultimately, I have to remember that I can receive as well. So 2023 is my receiving era, because as much as I am giving, I need to allow myself to receive. After the Better and Balanced retreat, I just had a lot of thoughts. I had a lot of emotions. I had so many, so many things. And one of the first journal prompts that I wrote about myself was just being able to receive love. And I never knew I really had an issue with receiving love. Like that's nothing I really thought I had issues with until I started to actually think about it. I'm like, as somebody who gives love, I am a freaking giver. I give so much love. I will give you my last. I really will. yeah, I realized it was just hard for me to receive love, and it made me sad. Like, I'm like, bruh, how am I just giving, and like, why is it so hard for me to receive love? So, yeah, 2023, my focus is on receiving, making myself a priority, in all aspects. In all aspects, baby. I am refusing to. This is another one of my intentions, to focus on self acceptance, the positives and the negatives, my whole being, everything that I am going to accept that, because accepting your truest self is how you move forward in your healing journal. In your healing journal. I just looked at my journal. I said journal. Okay, in your healing journey, accepting your shadow self and like working on those things that you always try to hide from people, that you don't like about yourself, but you just have to accept that those are a part of you and that's who you are. And once you work on accepting the shadow, it will help you heal and like expand your love and your light, and just like working through, that yes, this is your initial reaction, but now this is how we're gonna figure it out. So that is one of my intentions also. Self-acceptance. I'm gonna love myself. I am gonna love my highs and my lows, and just know that they are part of life. And within that, I also am refusing to make myself small, which I do. Okay? And I think that's part of people pleasing, because you don't ever want to be. I've always been the too much person. Always. And the crazy thing is I'm too much when I'm little. Like I'm making myself smaller for you, and I'm still too much. Ooh, baby, you do not deserve to be around my presence when I'm in my power. And let me just let y'all know, 2023, Nia is in her power, okay? So if you're like, dang, Nia, this is you playing small, yes, baby. This was me playing small, and I refuse to do it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm staying in my power. I am accepting myself, the good, the bad, the freaking radiant, the too much, everything. I am not making this energy any smaller than it needs to be. And I'm focusing on me and focusing on the receiving of abundance, because girl, boy, dude, yo, it's coming, because I know it is, and I'm claiming it. There's so many good things coming, and so many opportunities for me, and my life's just gonna keep getting better. So why do I need I need to accept everything and just know that I am that bitch? Yes, ma'am. And yes, you are. So hopefully when I'm telling you my intentions, you're like, you know what, let me write that down. I'm taking this, because I am that bitch too. Yes, you are, honey. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So along with, staying organized, self-love, self-acceptance, also just me, because I am a girl who loves to move her body, who loves to stay active, who loves to stay, keeping the energy warm in her body, which is so freaking crazy, because I don't even want to get down the numerology hole, so I'm just not going to. Okay. Anyways, so another intention that I had is to be active intuitively. So what that means is, as somebody who loves to move her body in different ways, I'm just going to focus on saying it is okay if right now I don't want to go to the gym, but I want to do some yoga. Or maybe I don't want to do yoga, I want to go for a run. I don't want to go for a run, I want to go for a walk. And I just feel like, because now I'm in a place, I've always been active. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that like you for probably as long as you've been following me, I've posted about going to the gym, yoga. It's always like, you know, I'm always doing something, because that's just the person I am. And I have kind of like changed my relationship with movement, because I feel like before I was, you know, working out for like gains, which is okay. That's just not where I am right now. I work out and move my body to remain healthy and to be physical. And as somebody who's 31, you know, to keep my bones and my hips and, you know, everything mobile. And if I do want to go to the gym, I'm gonna go to the gym. And if I do want to do yoga, maybe one day I'll freaking do yoga, ride the bike, and go to the gym. But I'm just saying all this to say is that, like, when it comes to being active and bringing movement into my body, I just want to make sure that my intention is that it's intuitively, and it's not to, you know, for me to cause any harm or a toxic mindset. Because I feel like when you do that, just in the fitness space in general, there's a lot of toxicity, because it can start off as something and then, you know, you start eating or like going to the gym too much, because going to the gym too much is also harmful to your body. Anyways, I feel like I'm just blabbing right now, but the point is I do want to be more, I just want to be more intuitive about what my wellness overall, and just to make sure that I rest when I need to. And if I am telling myself like, oh, you're gonna go to the gym Monday to Friday and no days off, and if Tuesday I want a day off, like, yeah, it's okay to have that day off, because your body's needing rest. Even if you told yourself, my goal is 7 days a week, no days off. Like, listening to my body and being like, it is okay to have a rest day and a day off, even if my goal was no days off. Like, a rest day is still productive, even if, yeah, you guys get me. So I feel like my 2023 is centered around a lot of just like focusing on me and my journey and my healing, in different ways than it was before, because I feel like I'm in a space where I am able to kind of start tackling the hard things that, you know, the ones that you have in the back of your mind that you're just like, ooh, I don't even know if I want to go there, but I need to go there, because this is the missing piece to me being like the highest version of myself, which, you know, is relative to the situation that you're in and like different parts of and aspects of your life. But like right now, there's a few like things like shadow work that I know I need to do, and I'm ready to do it because I'm ready to move on, and I'm ready to overcome them, and I'm ready to heal. And they just have a lot of focusing just on me. So yeah, 2023 is about me. So those are my intentions, and now this is recorded. We'll see in 2024 where I am. You guys, I feel like 2023 is going to be a year of abundance. For me, like, I just have a really amazing feeling about this year, and that's why I'm refusing to make myself smaller. I'm going to stay in my power because I feel like in order to get the abundance, to receive those blessings, one, they're coming because of gratitude. If you do not practice daily gratitude, come on now. Like, what is the issue? Why are you still not adding this as habits during your day? I'm not even telling you to write it down. You, throughout your day, if you're just so grateful for the littlest things, your body becomes wired to look at the most tiniest thing and be grateful, or the biggest thing and be grateful, and the medium things in between. Like, bruh, gratitude, my life has drastically changed once I started implementing daily gratitude. It's been a few years now. So somebody recently told me on Instagram, Nia, the fact that you're in the hospital, because I was in the hospital, and you are sick, you're not feeling well, you feel terrible, and you're still here writing your gratitude. You're still thinking of things to be grateful for. They're like, wow, that just says something about you, and like, that's goals. And it should be your goal. It really should be, because it's so hard. Like, whenever I'm feeling down, whenever I'm feeling sad, for the most part, because there's some days where I'm just like, Antonia, girl, gratitude. And it's like, oh, it's like you're just so, like, it's almost like you can't mentally even get there. Those are very, very few of my days, but I do have them. But when I do have the days where I'm just like, I'm anxious about something. I'm anxious about something. Or I'm thinking about negative. I'm like, no, gratitude. What am I grateful for? Or like, girl, this morning you just wrote all that stuff that you're grateful for, and look at you. So then I'm like, quick back. But I really, truly believe, and I feel it in my soul, because my life has been so abundant, and the blessings are just keep returning, because I'm just saying, thank you, 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 God, thank you. Seriously, right now, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. After I'm like, thank you, thank you, thank you, I look down, and then I see, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's one of my old Happy Shop little business cards. So cute. Don't we miss Happy Shop? I kind of do. I don't kind of do. I really do. But yeah, please add daily gratitude to your intentions. If you do not have it already, because it is so important. Also, y'all, it's 2023, okay? We are setting boundaries. Y'all should have been setting boundaries. Y'all should have been setting boundaries. Bruh, y'all should have been setting boundaries. Why is boundaries are so hard to set? But in 2023, okay, we are for sure setting those boundaries, y'all. They are hard to do, but once you do it, you will not regret it. Stop allowing people to treat you like crap. Stop allowing people to call you, to say whatever the heck they want to say. Stop going to places where you don't want to go. Stop freaking people pleasing. Are you still people pleasing? Are you still being a people pleaser? Because no, boo-boo. That is out. Coming from the people pleasing queen herself. Yes, I am the queen of the people pleasers. I used to be. That is not anymore. And honestly, let me just tell you, when I used to people please, I was not living in my life purpose. I feel like, of course, it was part of my life path because, you know, I go through everything to be where I am now. But if I was still being a people pleaser, I would not have the podcast. I would not have the retreat. I would not freaking be a yoga instructor. I wouldn't be, like, I just would not be in this space at all. Like, I had to set those boundaries in order to start my healing journey. Once I started setting those boundaries, I'm like, what? This is what it's like on the other side? What? There's freedom over here. There's happiness. There's only being in good energy. This is what setting boundaries does. This is what not people pleasing does. This is what living for me does. What? And let me just tell y'all, after that, I never went back, baby. Never. I never went back. So let this be your year to never go back if you're still there. If you're still there, it is okay to be there. But let this be the year that you are actively working on becoming the best version of yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually. Because once again, in 2023, we are not playing small, honey. We are not, okay? And on that note, I love you. First episode down and under an hour. Wow, look at that. Hey. I am so freaking happy to be back. I'm so happy. I'm ready for the season. I am so ready for the season. I can't wait to see where the season goes, what it brings. Thank you guys so much for sharing, and thank you for telling your friends, and thank you for telling your family. And I am so excited to see what is in store for season 2. I'm so excited for the chats, the laugh, the tears. You know, we're doing it all, and I cannot wait to do this year with you guys. I love you so much. See you next week. Bye. Hey babes, thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave me a 5-star review. I'll read them all. Don't forget to tell your friends about this podcast. And I just want to say, you are everything. You are capable and you are worthy. Our down days do not define us. We will stay in our power. It's giving yes. It's giving queen. It's giving balanced.